Welcome to this week's update. I'm gonna go through a list of changes that we've done this week with my co-pilot and co-designer as well. This week we focused on improving a bunch of things, fixing some windows, getting more notifications out. A big change is the alert mode for all the creatures on the map. There's an improvement in the Spellbook interface, and there's a change in how you move the elements between two different formulas. I'm going to show that. And then there's new cards in the discovery mode, updated art for 3 items, updated art for Abandoned Palace event, and some other minor stuff. But quite a few new sounds as well. So let's jump into the game and see how that goes. The first thing that you will see when you start the game, and that's a new thing, is that the notification for new quests has changed. So here now, instead of opening the whole quest, you can click this access button to go and look at the quest, or you can just say OK, and you don't really need to read it right now. The next thing that you can immediately see is that the counter on the creature parties has changed from using dots to using numbers. So these are for gigglers here, to adults 1, seasoned, and 1 offspring. The other thing that you will see is that there is a new chest in the game. This will change to a different visual in a couple of weeks. This is supplies from the Spire. It's seated next to your party whenever you start the game, so that you can get some alchemy right away without having to craft it. We thought that this is a good thing. Another change is that the moment you start the game, you have random resources already in your backpack, so that you can, if you feel so, already concoct some helpful things that will help you in the first few encounters. So inventory, initial inventory, and initial chest. Now, also here I'd like to show you the big change in creature behavior. This creature party right now is idle. I'm within the vision range, so the moment I'm gonna move over, well, let's say here or here, the creature will notice me, and previously it led to the creature attacking me. In the previous version of the game, I would go here and the creature would jump on me in the next turn. Look what's gonna happen. The creature became alert. What alert means is that the next day, the creature will not attack me, but it will investigate the reason for why it became alert by moving 1 hex in the direction of my party. So let's say I'm gonna go here. The creature moved 1 hex towards me. I am still within the vision range, and so the creature is now in pursuit, and that means that in the next day, if it can reach me, it will reach me and it will attack me. Now I am going to show you the supplies chest while I'm here. So that's the temporary visual that we have right now. This is a really easy chest. It only needs 1 dispel to be opened, and there is a lore that we hope you'll find interesting. That takes us to the Discovery collection, and so I wanted to show you that we already have some new contents here. First of all, we show hex effects. That's all the stuff that happens to you when you go through the map. And then the environmental effects, like burning ground and smell of death. These are the effects that work whenever you're in an environment and it's the environment's change in encounter. So maybe the icons are not super duper beautiful. I mean, the whole thing will keep improving until it's good enough. But what this means is that everyone in this event gets 1 fire each round. Do we have something else? Well, I think you've seen already that. You've seen all the tokens, including the new token, biomes, and restoration, and so on. All right. Now, using this as an example, I want to show you another thing that changed. That's the Spellbook. Wow! The Spellbook now has all the different sections. So you don't have to scroll, which really killed me before. Like, where is this? Where is this damage spell? If you need damage, whoo! That's the damage. Oh, maybe you want Dispel. Whoop! We run Dispel. But all those sections are connected, because you may be looking for something and then you'll have a thing. Oh, you know what? What about this? No? Well, maybe this. So it's all connected, and coming up in one of the next updates will be the filters that you will be able to say, hey, show me all the spells that use clarity. I have maybe some extra clarity and I want to see them. So let's assemble what we need to do, which is unchaining, giving me 1 dispel to open this chest. And let's see what this guy can do. He's very short in memory. He's probably amnesic. That means that most of the spellbook is not available for him. But let's say he'll do a touch of ice. So previously, if I placed a spell in this formula, I couldn't move this spell. It would cost me an action from this character to move it. Look at what I can do right now. Ba-bam! No cost. Ba-bam! Back again. So the original rule was really, you know, kind of test and see. And now we realize that once you've put the element on the spell formula, that's it. You can move it as you like. And I just noticed my 3 wonderful companions. I really love that party. So let me cast this spell here. And let's see what we got. We've got some of the useful alchemy, so Oremaster's Folly and Dural's Pleasure. They're useful, as you might know, in both ways. You can use them to cause fire or cloud of smoke in the encounter. You can also drink them, and if you drink them, they make you immune to fire and immune to blindness for, I think, 10 or 15 days, which is pretty good preparation as you jump into the encounter and then make everyone blind, but you're immune. Refreshing Brew, as usual, removes fatigue. Commander's Brew removes stress. For a few days, Fall Drops cures a disease, and Blood Plaster cures injuries. So that's like the initial setup that is going to help you, or me in this case. And I think I'm going to be attacked by my friend here. I don't know if you want to see it or not. What else didn't I cover? Oh, we have a new visual for Abandoned Palace, which could be somewhere on the left side, I think. And well, that's pretty much it, I think. So let's see if I can prevail here. Oh ho 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 ho. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus contagious environment that deals me 2 infections every round. Well, I mean, not only to me, but also to these guys. And the problem with these guys is that when they get 3 infections, they're gonna remove 1 damage. What would be your strategy in this case? I can see 1 fire and I can see 1 cold. So that would give me flash, but that's not gonna help me. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm going to build myself a little bit of a shield here. Just to be sure that no one is gonna, you know, hit me hard. And then, well, let's see again. Cold is useless to these guys. Fear is quick. Damage, well, the big one takes a lot of damage. The smaller one doesn't really take that much damage. I take 3 damage. So let's see. How about we do fear? Fear like this, with a splash effect. Oh, yeah, well, I mean, could be an option. And meanwhile, I will have a backup plan for some erosion. And possibly some fire. So he doesn't really have anything that I need. Now he has... okay, so how about we set these things afire? I always hope that I'm gonna start a fire in the forest when I use this. Well, let's see what they do. Hitting me, and he's issuing infection. So another big change that happened in this build is that creatures are more predictable. it's much more likely that this guy will issue infection. It's much more likely that this guy will issue damage. And I think there is a small one, a young giggler, and it's much more likely that the young one will start causing confusion. I really want to drive them away with fear. That's my plan. So let me give them fear. Well, halfway there, even maybe more. Not complaining really. Let's see next turn. Yeah. What are my chances of assembling another massive fear? Probably don't even need such a massive one, but yeah, why not? I have the elements. And then I want to do another fire. So let's see. Do you have anything useful? No, you don't. Oh, now you have something useful. Let me try to set them afire one more time. Doesn't really start the burning here, does it? Let's see. Nope, don't really need that. Nope. Well, okay. This one is useful here. Let's send the encounter here. And that comes handy. Does anyone has miasm? Yes, he has it. He has a plenty of it. Oh, should I? No, probably I'm gonna hit this guy. And now I'm going to drive them nuts with fear. Oh, that's the little one. So the cute one is much more likely to giggle and cause confusion and make me lose my elements that I assemble. But to speed things up, to speed things up, I am going to continue using fear on them. But also I'm just gonna try to set the fire, and hopefully this will drive the young one out, because he only needs 2 damage to get out. So let's see. Not sure what the small one did, but let's see if I can get the fear together. That's a big ask. 3-1-3 and no fire inside. Out of my decks. So that goes here. And I don't like anything that you have here. Oh, I like your fire. So the fire goes here. And now I'm only missing 1 element. Not really. Yes. 3 of them. Okay. And that's the end of this encounter, as they got enough fear. Didn't really get any loot, but didn't suffer anything else. And they're gonna be now here in the state of fear. Valid is valid power, yes. Alright. So that's pretty much it for this week's build. We're going to be back with a new build on Thursday or Friday next week. Further improving interface and updating the spellbook. And there's something I really want to do. I'm not sure if it'll succeed, so I'm not going to spoil it, but there's little something that we came up with an idea this week, and it's really exciting. And we all look forward to throwing it into the game, and it's going to change a little bit the encounter. Take it to sort of a different level of how you can combine things. And that's about it for today, and see you guys next week.